Hey there, Carnivore Explained family. Are you ready to dive deep into one of the most controversial diets out there? Today, we're exploring the carnivore diet, what it is, why it's so powerful, and what you really need to watch out for. Stick around because I've got some game changing insights from experts like Dr. Ken Berry. So, whether you're considering going full carnivore or just curious, you're going to want to hear this. All right, so what is the carnivore diet? In simple terms, it's all about eating animal products and only animal products. That means meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. No fruits, no veggies, no grains. Just pure, unfiltered animal protein and fat. But wait, why are people choosing to avoid all plants? Are their benefits so powerful that it's worth cutting out everything else? We'll get to that soon. So, let's talk benefits. There are some pretty incredible advantages people report on the carnivore diet, and we're going to break down the top 5 that make it stand out. First up, blood sugar stability. Many people who struggle with blood sugar spikes and crashes find that the carnivore diet brings a sense of stability they've never experienced before. No carbs means no big swings. And for those with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, well, doctor, Ken Berry says that carnivore has actually helped some of his patients reduce or even completely come off their medications. But hold on, could it actually be a long-term fix or just a temporary effect? We'll revisit that idea in a minute. Next, anti-inflammatory benefits. A lot of foods, even healthy ones, contain compounds like lectins and oxalates, which some people's bodies just don't handle well. By going carnivore, you completely eliminate these compounds, which means your body may experience way less inflammation. This can lead to big changes in conditions like arthritis and even some autoimmune diseases. And here's a surprising twist. Some people report their skin clears up on carnivore. Imagine less acne and redness without any skincare products. But why does this happen? Don't worry. We'll explain the science behind it soon. One thing many carnivores love is how simple it is. There's no tracking calories or macros. Just eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full. And with all that protein and fat, you tend to stay full for hours. Plus, it cuts out sugar and but is it all positive? The carnivore diet definitely has its critics, and, let's be real, there are some potential downsides. Let's dive into the challenges carnivore followers often face, and they're worth knowing before you dive in. The first big challenge people worry about is fiber. Since the diet excludes all plants, you're getting zero fiber. Some experts warn this could lead to digestive issues, while others say the body can adapt without fiber. And believe it or not, many people on carnivore claim they actually feel better without fiber. But how can you have a healthy gut without fiber? I'll share the surprising theory behind that in just a second. Another concern? Nutrient variety. While meat, especially organ meats, is nutrient dense, the diet cuts out certain vitamins and plant-based compounds we'd usually get from fruits and veggies. Some nutritionists say this could lead to deficiencies over time, but Dr. Berry actually suggests a few key tricks to avoid this. Now, if you're thinking of going carnivore, there are a few common mistakes and misconceptions you'll want to avoid. Let's dive into the most critical ones so you don't make the same mistakes others have. First pitfall: quality matters. If you're on a carnivore diet and eating just processed meats like sausages, you're not setting yourself up for success. Quality meats, especially grass-fed and wild-caught options, can make a huge difference. Why? Because they contain higher levels of omega-3s and essential vitamins that are crucial on this diet. Another common mistake: not eating enough fat. It's tempting to go lean, but on carnivore, your body runs on fat as its main fuel source. Eating enough fat is what gives you that sustained energy. So, if you try this diet, don't shy away from butter, fatty cuts of meat, or even bacon. But what if too much fat makes you feel sluggish? Don't worry. I'll tell you how to balance it out in a minute. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The carnivore diet has a growing number of success stories, and people are reporting incredible benefits beyond weight loss. Some even say their mental clarity and focus have improved dramatically. But how can just eating meat help with brain health? It all comes down to ketones, the alternative fuel source your body starts producing without carbs. These ketones are not only efficient, but might even reduce brain fog and mental fatigue. So, is the carnivore diet right for you? Well, that depends. If you're struggling with conditions like insulin resistance, autoimmune issues, or even digestive complaints, it might be worth trying. But let's be clear, the carnivore diet isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Even Dr. Ken Berry suggests working with a healthcare professional to find the best approach for your individual health. All right, Carnivore Explained family. That wraps up our deep dive into the carnivore diet. If you learned something new today, smash that like button and subscribe for more. And tell us in the comments, have you tried carnivore? What benefits or challenges did you notice? And don't forget, there's plenty more carnivore content coming your way. Until next time, stay strong and stay primal.